How to improve flexibility. It's important to have good flexibility so you don't injure yourself. This does not just apply to athletes. Anyone can hurt themselves if they happen to move the wrong way and overstretch a tight muscle. Stretching is important at all ages, since much flexibility can be lost over time. Increasing flexibility isn't hard, but it doesn't happen overnight. You have to keep at it until you reach your goal and then stretch on a regular basis to keep yourself at that level. Method 1: Exercise and stretching. 1. Always warm up before stretching. The very first thing you must do before stretching is a warm-up jog, run, or bike to get loose. You don't have to run or bike that hard or far, but it is good to do at least 20 minutes of warm-up before stretching. This will prevent injury and strain. If you are older or if you have limited mobility, you may not be biking or jogging. Try to do your stretching after some physical activity, which has had you moving around for about 20 minutes, such as cleaning. 2. Try to stretch after a full workout. Try to do a full workout before stretching. This will ensure that your muscles are as warm and loose as possible, ensuring you get the most out of your stretching sessions. 3. Do dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching should always be done before static stretching. Dynamic stretching includes motion and is meant to mimic and exaggerate the movements of actual exercise and daily motions. This is a much safer form of stretching. 4. Do static stretching. Static stretching is the form of stretching that most people are familiar with from childhood gym classes. These are stretches done in a sitting or otherwise stationary position. These can increase flexibility but should only be done when working out is completed, as they present a large risk for injury to tight muscles. 5. Try the contract, relax method. You can do this alone or assisted. Move into a stretch, then release for a moment and contract the muscles in the area. Release the contraction and relax the muscles while moving into the stretch again. You should be able to stretch a little farther with each repetition. If you have assistance, instruct the person to push your limb lightly into the stretch to help your muscle lengthen more. Method 2: Yoga and Pilates. 1. Try yoga. Yoga is an Indian meditation technique and exercise which has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, in turn aiding weight loss, and is excellent for building better balance and flexibility. Find a local group to practice with or take a class from a local gym or community center. You can also find lessons online or DVDs which will allow you to practice at home. 2. Try Pilates. Pilates is a series of movements and forms. Occasionally, tools like exercise balls, weights, and resistance bands can be used. It greatly improves balance and flexibility. Take a class from a local gym or community center, find a club at your university or retirement community, or find another local group to practice with. You can also find lessons online as well as DVDs. This will let you to practice at home, which can be especially helpful if you are busy or self-conscious. 3. Consider combining these with exercise and stretching. Combining these with traditional exercise and stretching can help your flexibility even more. Alternate between the various systems and be sure not to overlap which muscle groups you work on in a given day or two. Overworking muscle groups can lead to strain and injury. Method 3: Alternative methods. 1. Get a massage. Deep muscle techniques like Neuromuscular, Rolfing, and Myofascial Release are designed to get rid of problems in your body that can reduce flexibility. Only go to a massage therapist who is trained in these modalities, because injury could occur if the therapist doesn't know exactly what they are doing. A standard massage can help as well, since it will improve circulation to the muscles, allowing them to repair any damage. 2. Use a hot tub or sauna. The heat of both of these environments can relax your muscles and aid flexibility. This should be used in conjunction with other methods, however, as it will do little on its own. Hot tubs and saunas are easily found at local fitness clubs and community pools. 3. Consider acupuncture. There is a small amount of evidence that acupuncture can help with flexibility. At any rate, it is well demonstrated to relieve muscle pain and improve blood flow, both of which can help flexibility exercise regimens. Tips: inhale and exhale slowly and deeply so muscles are not tense while you're stretching. Also, when stretching, it is important not to force the stretch, for example, bouncing back and forth, trying to touch your toes. Always warm up and cool down, even if you haven't done any exercise. Your muscles will become more limber when they are warm and the risk of pulling something is lower. One possible warm-up activity is rotating your joints, e.g. shoulder rolls. Always keep trying. Different sports require different stretches. When doing lunges, make sure your front bent leg and back straight leg are aligned as you lunge. Don't overstretch. You do not need to stretch 2 or 3 times a day unless directed by a doctor or physiotherapist. Hold stretches 20 seconds to a minute to really make progress. Don't hold any stretches any longer than 60 seconds. Warnings. Be patient. It might take a full year to reach your goal, depending on how consistent you are. Keep doing it. Stretching should not hurt. It should feel like a pulling sensation. Any pain or sudden sensations may be warning you of a potential injury.